Okay guys, while we're waiting on some more fish to hit, a lot of you guys have asked to see, I guess, a boat tour of what I fish out of. To begin with, it's an old Ranger boat. I've always run a Ranger, even back in my bass days I've run a Ranger boat, but I like the boat because of the mobility of it. But we'll start here, I guess, at the captain's helm. First thing I've got here that aids me in catching these fish is my little Lowrance 510 depth finder. Now I use it mainly for running down a river. I can turn it on and I can run anywhere from 10 mile an hour to 70 mile an hour, and it's going to show me the bottom. The transducer, I've got this transducer mounted on the inside of the hull, so you know, fast water hitting the transducer is not a problem with it not showing depth. The second one here I've got, this is for when I actually find the spot that I'm interested in looking at. I use this HD9 Lowrance to kind of look for what I want. It has the GPS on it, has a side scan, structure scan. But what I do is when I pull up to a spot, I like to kind of see what's down below, if it interests me or not. So that's what I use that one there for. I've got another one up front that I use, and transducer is mounted on my trolling motor. I use this a lot when I'm drifting, and it kind of keeps me. It enables me to stay on the ledges and stuff that I've chose to fish on. Now, I also have a 24 volt trolling motor. It's a motor guide, does the job and gets me what I need to do. Now I have, because this is a small boat, I've kind of tried to equalize the weight that's distributed in it, because I have two big gas tanks, two 25-gallon gas tanks on both sides, which is under my seat. But my storage is kind of slim, but we have put both of our trolling motor batteries up here, along with the life jackets and cast nets and anything else I can get in there. And it was, like I say, it was just a dry storage compartment, but I made it for batteries. And like I say, it's just my trolling motor batteries. Now over here I had it was a rod locker. It was, like I say, it was a bass boat, and I needed a little bit more walking room, fighting room for the fish, so I took it out. But I did build me a tackle storage spot up here that stays dry. And this is where I keep all my hooks, sinkers, line, anything I need. And as we go back, we got a little storage here. This is Lisa's little storage container. It just has rags and other things like that in it. Now, right here is another rod locker. It's a dry storage, and we just keep miscellaneous stuff in here. I've got my green crappie lights and my running lights, electrical components, anything I might need if I break down. That's what we've got there. Now, what separates this bass boat from other bass boats is if I've took a sawzall to it and I've made a live well that's 5 foot long, 14 inches deep, and 2 foot wide. These were the original live wells in the bass boat, but like I say, I cut the insides out and made one whole live well that run across the length of the boat. Now I've got a pump in the back that pumps water in, and then I've got a pump over to the right here that circulates once it gets in there. Of course, we have a big drain, and of course this back compartment is for my oil, my accessory batteries, and my starting batteries. And of course I've got an aqua lung in there, which is a filtration system for the live well. And this battery, the accessory battery, runs all the live wells. And I've got a battery right here under the dash. I've got a total of 4 batteries. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I've got a total of 5 batteries on this boat. Is why I've got to distribute the weight a little bit. But this battery under here runs my main depth finder only. It's its own circuit. Has nothing else on it. Now I did add a little plug-in for my phone chargers and such that on that battery, but of course I've put my rod rack in the back for anchoring up. The rod holders on the back of the boat are 33/45 for the anchoring. The rod holders up the side of my boats are 5 degrees. Oh, look right here behind you. There's another one. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah. Oh mercy. Look at him. Oh, I gotta leave some of my drag on this one. This one here got some shoulders on him. Now, all we did is move down just 50 yards probably from the last spot. Yeah, he's starting to come up now. Oh, yeah, he's taking drag now. Now he's a pretty good fish. I don't know what size. He's running upriver right now. I'm gonna say it's a blue cat. But sometimes I don't see blue cats run up the river. I see big flatheads run up the river, but he's coming up. He's gonna be mad too. Right now I don't think he knows he's hooked. Oh. Yeah, now he's close to the boat. I'm gonna let him do what he wants to do because he hasn't really fought up to this point. He's been swimming forward and he's been coming up, and I don't like that. So I'm setting my drag as I'm fighting him. So when he wants to go, he's gonna go. And that reduces your risk of losing him because of a hook pulling out or your line breaking. There he comes, I think. Like I say, he hasn't really fought yet. When he first got on, he did, but he's moving up river again. Man, this might be a flathead. I don't know, but I'm gonna ease him up here. Keep with my drag. Oh, here it comes. No, it's a blue. It's a blue cat. These fish are just feeling good today. Feeling good today. Alright, always bring your fish head of your net and let them swim right into the net. And then lift them like this with your net. And what that does is kind of encases them inside that net and they don't flap so much. Alright. Now that was a blue cat hit, guys. When they take it and slam it like that, the blue cats don't mess around. Okay. That's a nice little blue cat. Action is what you want when you come to the river. Don't always expect to catch a monster every time. Come to the river and have you some fun. Woo! And catch fish like that. All right, we'll stay here a little bit longer and see if we can find another one. That's 3 so far today. All right. Yeah, we like them kind of bites. Now that's 2 that's come out of 50+ foot of water, and 1 that's come out of 39 to 40 foot of water. using the old trusty Mustad circle hooks that I'm offsetting. And we're going to sling it back out in that 50. Sling. And put him in the rod holder and wait again. It seems to be a pretty decent bank as far as action goes. We'll just kind of work around through here and hopefully catch some more. It's a beautiful fall day. You couldn't ask for better weather. Bluebird skies, no wind, moderate current. What else you need? All right, let's set and make another one. I think I was doing a boat tour, wasn't I? Well, I think that was the end of it pretty much. I was explaining the rod holders. I've got rod holders in the back that hold my rods at 33 and 45 degree angles for trolling and drifting. And the side rod holders are 5 degrees that I use for drifting. But today we're not drifting, so these rod holders won't get used. Okay guys, that's the tour of my boat. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'll try to answer all I can for you. Just a simple catfish boat that works for me.